The revving engine of Grand Prix weekend in Detroit is getting attention at the annual policy conference on Mackinac Island.
Some are already looking at the future of Belle Isle beyond the checkered flag. 7 Action News anchor Stephen Clark reports now from Mackinac.
For months, they've been getting Belle Isle ready for the Grand Prix, which will be a huge event when all the people leave Mackinac Island and head to Belle Isle this coming weekend. But the big question is, what happens after that event leaves Belle Isle?
The eyes of the world will be on Belle Isle this weekend as the Indy Series comes to Michigan. But next week, when the race cars are gone, well, then what?
Hopefully, under the auspices, of the consent decree, that the governor will look at parks and recreation and maybe can support Belle Isle, with some funding and also workforce to help us keep Belle Isle the real jewel that it is.
Roger Penske has done as much as anyone in Detroit to try to bring Belle Isle back to all its glory. And he has a few controversial ideas on what it'll take to keep it there.
We're going to have to charge people to get on Belle Isle because, to me, we've seen it, we've been down there, we've cleaned it up, and the next day it's a garbage dump. And from my perspective, if this is where people want to get married, they want to use the casino, we need to have people understand this is their place and let's take care of it.
Penske's most famous racer, Helio Castroneves, has noticed a change in Detroit since his first trip here in 2000.
Since the Super Bowl, you can see that it changed quite a lot. Looks like the city, it's trying to keep the same way clean and nice, and obviously the situation economic is getting better and better.
Castroneves and the rest of the race world will move on after this weekend's race. Roger Penske, though, will still be here, working to polish Detroit's gem in the river.
Now, there's always been a little controversy about whether private enterprise, hotels, businesses, and so forth should have any kind of development on Belle Isle. Well, for right now, Roger Penske says that's not the issue. The issue is getting Belle Isle in shape. And after the infrastructure's in shape, he says then it's a good time to consider whether private development ought to take root on Belle Isle. At Mackinac, Stephen Clark, 7 Action News.